Hey guys, Miss Ragland here, and today we are going to get started on adding color to our tree sketches. Now you have already planned out your tree, you've practiced drawing a tree, you've got your warm colors, your cool colors figured out, and you are ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our colored pencils. I already have mine sketched out on my good paper, which is step 1. Step 2 is using your color pencils to outline where you're going to paint. Now, if you're not going to be painting, don't freak out. You can just use your colored pencils. So, I've created sort of a weeping willow-ish look to my tree today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by outlining the sections that are going to be cool colors. Now, what I want you to understand is this is not going to be realistic. We want it to look fun and whimsical. So, with that being said, each section is going to be a different cool color. And to add interest, you can add different textures to each section too. For example, I may want to add little stringy looking, vine looking things here. Maybe some leaves on them. Kind of make it look more like a weeping willow. Alrighty. Now then the next section I may use a different color, green or blue or purple, because remember those are all cool colors. Remember we're not using any brown, no gray, no white, only warm and cool colors. So maybe I just want to keep that same pattern throughout the tree this time to kind of give it more of that weeping willow vibe. So that's the idea. There's some cool colors. Now let's move and do some warm colors. So cool colors are all up in here. Warm colors are from here down. So you can kind of plan that out however you want to. I think I'm going to do this reddish orange sky. So I'm going to kind of go along my tree so I know exactly where I'm painting. And you may want to do the edges. And you may want to go along the bottom of your tree outline. Like that. There you go. Now you may want pattern there and you may not. So I'm just going to go on down to my next mountain. I'm going to do pink. Oh, he broke. Let's see if we can still use it. Now on this mountain, I'm going to start creating some type of texture or patterns. The more textures and patterns you use, the more interesting visually this is going to be. If you just paint it all solid, it will not be as exciting. So that's an idea. And then let's see, colors for my flowers. I think I'm going to do a yellow like a sunflower. So I'm just going to continue working and outlining so you guys can see how it's going. I'm going to add some pattern to my flower. Okay. So just keep on going until you have the whole thing outlined and filled up with lovely patterns and designs. And then I'll show you how to get started on the watercolors. Now, if you're not going to do watercolors, you could do different shades of the same color. Or, so for example, I just did this dark green here, and I pressed down pretty firmly to draw. If I don't have watercolors, I still want to be able to see my designs. I can just go and fill in that same section really lightly with that same color. And then it'll be filled in with color, and you'll still be able to see my designs. Even though I didn't use watercolors, it'll still be beautiful. So there you go.